Hello, this is Spellbinder with a news update on my last video, BP illusion of a false spill. I've come across this on about.com guide. It's called asphalt volcanism. And sure enough, there are asphalt volcanoes in the Gulf of Mexico. Big ones that flow asphalt. It's true. There are such a thing as an asphalt or tar volcanoes. They call them both. The asphalt, it says, while volcanism is common under the sea, nobody dreamed that in some places vents erupt not lava, but asphalt. That's what a 2003 research expedition found in the Gulf of Mexico on the seafloor hill. The scientists named Chapopote, the Mexican word name for tar, is the world's first known asphalt volcano. There are more being found all the time. This is in 2003. The geographic setting at the site, west of the Yucatan in 3,000 meters of water, is a field of salt domes called the Campeche Knolls. These tall, steep hills grow darso salt bodies raise into the overlying seafloor rocks, as is commonly around the Gulf. Oil and gas leaks upward with the salt. So now you're seeing what they're saying. The asphalt volcano locality, the researchers, a team by Aaron McDonald of Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi campus, dangled a remote control camera off of German ship RV Sononi. Familiar, huh? And what they came up with to the sea floor far below. Even with this short-range visual instrument, they documented 1 square mile of tar flows, some of them 20 meters across. Does start to sound like a conspiracy, doesn't it? Not a theory, but a fact. Besides asphalt, the expedition found places soaked with petroleum and other with cold white layers of methane hydrate, like cold seeps elsewhere on the world's seafloor all the time. All these locations supported colonies of chemical-eating organisms. Branches or bunches of tube worms were found growing in and around the tar flows. Apparently, something makes the asphalt attracted to life, but no one is sure yet how the biochemistry works. At the Chapopote, the tar seems to have come out of the ground hot, but like undersea lava flows, it quickly hardens in the cold seawater. In fact, it forms asphalt, a peto, just like what you find in Hawaiian basalt. And in another parallel with ordinary volcanoes, the warm asphalt turns delicate icy layers of methane hydrate into bursts of free gas, just as hot rock lava causes explosion by flashing underground into the stream. The pre-asthmatic eruptions, but I don't know what you would call a tar hydrate eruption in scientific Latin. A supercritical hypothesis in 2005, the team reported more details in a provocative theory examining samples from the tar floors. The researchers found abundant small pores lined with various minerals, sulfates, chlorides, and carbonates. They theorized in the 18th October 2005 Eros that the energy source involved a special substance, supercritical water. Supercritical water is water at such high pressure and temperature, 300 times atmospheric pressure and 400 degrees centigrade, that it is above the critical point, neither a gas nor a liquid, but a searing combination. It is about 1/3 the density of liquid and water and is non-polar fluid capable of dissolving hydrocarbons, unlike surface water, with which oil cannot mix. Such fluid can, from deep in the crust, insulate under the seafloor sediment just as it does beneath black smokers. If a suitable passage connected it to the surface, and a salt dome is a perfect example, then this sort of water magna could rise bearing a heavy load of dissolved minerals and hydrocarbons. As the water cools and the dissolved load participates, a shell tar would form, protecting the hot fluid inside, analogous to lava tubes, and the fluid would eventually reach the sea floor. The more the volatile parts of the lava would enter the seawater while the heavy asphalt remains. Supercritical water could exist at depths as shallow as 2,800 meters because the seafloor of the Chapopote are deeper than that. The theory checks out so far. This is not the first time supercritical fluids have been suspected in the earth. They are theorized in large mud volcanoes. Thank you, antimatter.com. And in catastrophic landslides. Are there more asphalt volcanoes? Surely there are a lot more asphalt volcanoes in the Chimpeche Knolls and elsewhere. In fact, McDonald in the 14th of May 2004 Science pointed out that tar flows had been photographed. Surely there are a lot more asphalt in the to 200 kilometers to the north of Chapopote. In 1971, he suggests that others might locate more occurrences by doing what his team did, looking for oil slicks in satellite images of the sea surface. Oil slicks on the sea surface. In 2010, researchers reported extinct asphalt volcanoes in the waters off Santa Barbara, California, that stand 300 or 30 meters high above the seafloor. Each new deep-sea oasis we find joining black smokers, again the word black smokers, carbonate smokers, looks like the pictures BP showed, and well falls makes the ocean floor a still more lively place. P.S. Like many scientists these days, McDonald has put his team papers online. Also on his site is a photo gallery of the history-making 2003 cruise, and I like what he told a university journalist. Chapopote is more evidence that this planet is alive from top to bottom. There is no place on Earth where life is absent. Whatever life gets the slightest foothold, it will adopt and blossom. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. The last story is panning out perfectly that I put up, the last video on the BP illusion of the oil spill, or the oil spill illusion. I'm telling you, this smells high heaven of a false flag. I am now just about positive. I'm starting to read these articles, scientific articles on the Gulf, and realizing they could easily stage something like this with the high pressures. They're talking about the high pressures, the 400 degrees, everything Lindsey Williams was talking about, saying how hot it was and everything. These things are actually asphalt volcanoes or mud volcanoes. And this is getting to be upsetting now that they're starting a false flag. Like he said in the last article, they may try to use the dispersants as a way of wiping out the population of retirees and unwanteds along the coastline. That's 20 million people. That's 20 million people not taking welfare or their Social Security retirement benefits. This is a scary thought that they're doing this, but this is what psychopaths in the elitist class like. They do this all the time. They plan everything. Like I said, nothing is accidental. It's always planned, and I'm now seeing this in this oil disaster, which is an oil illusion. It's of biblical proportions. Well, until next time, this is Spellbinder. Be good at it. Read, do your research like I have, and you'll start seeing through their illusions and start seeing how the great Satan cannot pull the eyes down of people who actually believe that they cannot be touched through the armor of God. So until next time, this is Spellbinder. I'm going to get flack from the atheists. Good day.